hopefully I can try to teach people this. From an anti-culture revolutionalist, you just ignore those people. If it's a bad conclusion, there's no penalty to be paid if I ignore it.
Exactly.
You know? Because if it's bad, he can't use it to live a life. The only return is someone who can do things validating, but somebody has to validate a bad perspective. I wish I didn't close. It's similar to when I went through psychoepistemology of art and Rand started talking about ethics, but it starts with ethics. Ethics, the normative science, is based on two cognitive branches of philosophy, metaphysics and epistemology. To prescribe what a man ought to do, one must first know what he is and where he is. What is his nature, including his means of cognition, and the nature of the universe in which he acts. And this is the part that I'm thinking about. It is irrelevant in this context whether the metaphysical base of a given system of ethics is true or false. If it is false, the error will make the ethics impractical. What concerns us here is only the dependence of ethics on metaphysics. And so this is what I mean. If it's impractical, it doesn't. You will die.
Yes. That is the best form of, let's stress test this. Oh, did it work at all? Okay, great. Now that is data we need to find something that will work. All right.
Yeah, that was another saying that it kind of relates to that. Ignoring is one thing. But as I made a case in the book later in that book too, I said, watch out for savages. Because yes, it may be logical to ignore them, but they don't like you ignoring them. So you better watch your back. Because they feel like they feel that they've made a point and you've ignored their point, and they feel like they have a legitimate concern, as wrong as they may be. And at the end of the day, violence is the language of the savage. And so you need to watch out. I know you can just ignore, but always keep them in your side view because
you could dismiss their opinion, but never the person. The person's still in front of you. Like,
yeah, and it's still not just in front of you, around, because you have to watch yourself with people when you take a rational approach, because you're thinking and they're not. They're going to be upset if you don't give them what they think is basic acknowledgement. Some people, not all, but some, they're going to get frustrated to the point that the only thing that they can do is act out in violence. And so the first thing is, intellectual approach to me is, ignore things that don't matter. The second thing is, when they do impose consequences, ignoring people is a consequence. So that's like one side of the spectrum. But on the other side of the spectrum, and I heard this, I think this was Lenin or Stalin, one or the other. And I guess somebody was saying that Trump used this, and he was saying that no man, no problem. And that's the answer. I let you have your space. I did not interfere in your life. You have a problem with my decisions. I feel like I've done the right thing here. And so the only problem I have is your confusion about the boundaries of my life. And so therefore I have a problem because you now think that it's okay to approach me in a violent manner or whatever. I have a problem. So, we have a problem. And I know how to solve problems. So no man, no problem. But once again, people will be like, that's barbaric. You can have kindness for kindness' sake. You can be passive, not me.